Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video we're going to be letting the last ones out. They're actually weaned. They've been weaned for a week, I guess. Letting these guys out. I was going to let them out last night or yesterday, but we had a lot of rain yesterday. I don't know if you can see all the mud here. Yeah, a lot of mud, a lot of rain. So I didn't want to let them out in the rain, then them not be able to find the barn, and then they'll be sick. So I opened that gate there, and now all I have to do is unwire this here, unwire one more, that one wasn't wired. This one here. And you may be wondering what all these buckets are. These are ones that the calves have pooped in, and so I just throw them out here, let them get rained on, and I'll clean all those up after I get all these calves out of here. So yeah, should just be able to let them out, and they should be able to head out that gate right there. We're gonna try this now. Come on, buddy. There he goes. That's... out of there. Oh, that's all nasty. He didn't want to go. Put that here. There we go. Come on. Come on, guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. And these guys were also castrated on the same day I worked the calves, the other calves. They've also been given their vaccines as well. So this will make, let's see, 14 in here. See if they can figure out where the feeder is. I tried to feed these guys so the other ones would find it and figure out where grain and everything else is, but I don't think they have it figured out yet. And like I've mentioned previously, all the calves in this pen are the younger group. Some of those older ones are 2 months older or 3 months, so I didn't want to mix them all together until these guys could actually compete for grain, because I don't want the older ones butting them out of the way and then eating too much. So yeah, that's why they're in this pen. I'll probably move them out of here in 2 weeks, and I'll have a big group over there of 41 calves. But yeah, we'll see. As you can tell, he's one of the new ones. That is one of the new ones. they're not that much smaller than the ones that were a couple weeks older. Still look pretty good. That's one of the heifers there. And I'd had two. There were 5 in that group that I was supposed to let out today. This steer here and this heifer, they actually jumped out of their pen, and so I ended up just letting them out since they were already free. So yeah, so that's what this pen is. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a beautiful day outside. The last couple days it's been rainy and cold, and today it rained in the morning again, and then this afternoon, right now it's 62 degrees. Sun is shining, as you can tell, and yeah, just a great day to be outside. Since the sun's out, some of the grass should start growing a little bit today, especially with all the moisture. And so yeah, good day to be outside, and these guys are going to enjoy the weather too. So, well, I know he figured it out. There he's going. I'll have to pull this off his tail. Nice chunk of poop. And his tail's all better now. So here's the bigger group. As you can see, they're in the field where the silo is here. And this is normally a bale yard, but since we were so short on hay, as you can see, there's no bales out here. So yeah, we've been getting hay out of that hay barn there, so that's why all the tire tracks are here. Luckily we haven't gotten stuck yet, but the calves, they found their way in here today, and they've just been nibbling on some short grass. Obviously there's not much in here. Grass is already starting to grow, which is great. The quicker I can get these things on grass, the cheaper they'll be to grow. I still can't believe this weather in February. 63 degrees was a high today. 62 it is now. Gotta see if the calves will follow me, but yeah, great weather. And I know I'd mentioned in previous videos being able to work on a different property this year possibly, and that is looking better and better. Still nothing is perfect yet, but if that does work out, gonna be doing some, well, attempting to do some mob grazing, which I'll talk more about later. Something I've never tried and something I've wanted to try to see what all the what it's all about. But as you can see, they're all following me now, and of course here she is. Anyway, yeah, gonna be trying some mob grazing. For spring we have some pastures that we put in. We put some ryegrass in last fall and got one grazing off of it. Then we're gonna let it grow up to spring. There's also some turnips mixed in there, and basically just a cover crop kind of. But we put it in the pasture, so I guess it's pasture cropping. But so we drilled some of that, and I think that's what we're gonna be putting these calves on. I think there's about 20 acres there in it. I think we're only gonna use about 10 for these. But that stuff ought to be great pasture. They ought to put around almost 2 pounds a day just off that stuff, and if I supplement with some grain, they ought to be hitting the 2 to 2.5 pounds a day gain per day. So yeah, pretty excited about that. That stuff is great for stalker calves or feeder calves. Easy way to put on weight. I think I'll have them on about 10 acres. I think we have about 20 of it out there. But I'll just try to divvy that up more so I can get a longer graze out of it. But yeah, that's what's going on this spring. And then this summer, I'm going to try some mob grazing. just to try to maximize the potential of the land here. So I'm gonna try it. I've never done it before. Yes, we do rotationally graze, but most of our paddocks are 10 to 15 acres, and so I'm gonna try to condense that down to, I don't know, 2 acres with electric fence and move these guys around quite a bit. So that's some of the plans I have for this year. Obviously, you know, things could change, but like I said, things are looking good for this year. I'm pretty excited about things that are hopefully going to happen. But yeah, I just thought I'd come out here and show you guys the calves. I could spend all day out here watching them, but yeah, calves are doing well. I don't think I'm going to be buying any more this spring. I have a lot invested in these calves, and so yeah, I don't think I'll be buying any more this spring. We'll see about next fall. I will still be in school then, and these were kind of tough to get raised and make videos on and do all that while going to school full time. So yeah, we'll see. I am going to be going to a dairy sale in a couple days here. We'll see what happens then. I may have some to bring home, but I doubt it. But I'm gonna go just to see what prices are doing. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, if you haven't subscribed and you enjoy this kind of content, please do so. Hit the notification bell. If you are already subscribed, that way you get notifications when I post a video. And last request before you guys go, leave this video a thumbs up. That'll really help this video out and help me out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the footage of the calves. This is when it's exciting to really watch them grow and put on weight all by themselves. So just watching them this eager to get some green grass is good to see. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.